What's up, guys? Hey, Sharon, Christine, how you doing back there? All right, we got the Curry Boys here with Matt Atkins, and we really appreciate you asking us to come out, man.
Thanks, I appreciate you guys.
We've been following your stuff on Facebook a little bit throughout the last couple of years, and there's definitely some amazing talent there.
Thank you.
So we appreciate you doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
You're a Howell guy.
Yeah, I was born in that hospital over there when it was McPherson Hospital, and grew up north of town on Allen Road.
What?
North on Latson on Allen Road. That's where I grew up. I think my dad built a house in like '73. I was born in '75.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Howell High and grew up.
So I grew up on Allen Road too.
You did?
I did, on a 60-acre farm.
Where at?
Between Byron and Oak Grove.
Okay, yeah, I was down by, I was east of Latson,
Right.
just east a couple doors.
Nice.
So yeah, you took Latson North, turned right on Allen, that's where I was. But
Okay.
I know where you were at.
Yeah, exactly. So obviously you went to all House schools,
Yep.
all high school,
Yeah,
all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Did you cause as much trouble as we did when we went through?
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Everybody grows up, right?
Yeah, it was a good time.
Right on. So now you're back and playing music. Is there other stuff that you do?
Not really. I was in the skilled trades for about 20-some years, pretty much right out of high school. I was an architectural sheet metal worker.
Right on.
And I did that and just kind of took a toll on my body, so I decided to try to do something different. I went through a few different things, and then I've always had a passion for music and love for music, and I've been writing music since I was about 20 years old, I guess, and I'm 50 now. I just turned 50 in January. So I guess about 30 years I've been...
You're old.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
I'm 56.
Okay. Yeah.
Or am I 56? No, 71.
You have to edit that part.
Yeah, well, whatever. It is what it is. It's real. It's legit. So we are downtown Howell, and here you are at 50. We love music too. We're kind of, just the average Howell rednecks. We're out on a farm. We shoot deer and we raise chickens, and we're putting up some fencing. And that's, I think, what attracted us to what you were.
I like all that stuff.
Yeah, putting out on Facebook. And we're like,
Yeah.
man, this guy's good.
Yeah.
So with that, where was I going? We appreciate the fact that you're coming in to put on a concert.
Yeah, this will be our second time playing here. We played last year here, and it was a great turnout, and it was a great time. And we really like to play for a captive audience. A lot of times we'll do like a little country duo thing or a trio, but it's usually at a bar from 6 to 9 or 7 to 10, sort of background music, but we make them pay attention. We put on a concert every time we play, but it's still not the same as this. And this is really what we're trying to do more of if we can. Find more theaters, more opportunities to play for ticketed events in front of a captive audience, and work our way up. And hopefully, we've played a couple little festivals. We're hoping to do some more festivals. Working on the Ingham County Fairgrounds right now. Have a connection there to hopefully open for like a national artist. Sweet. They have there sometimes, kind of like the Fayetteville Fair used to do. So
right on.
We're hoping to open for somebody, and just to get more exposure. And we're working on our YouTube channel and trying to find, it's really I got into it pretty late in life, and we're trying to figure out getting better quality videos and that sound better. And I did record one album professionally in 2021, and that's available on all your streaming platforms.
Okay. What's your YouTube channel?
It's just Matthew James Adkins Band.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been building a band for years. Slowly, we don't have a drummer yet, but we still put on a good show, just as if we did have one, and hope to get one soon. You guys, if you haven't heard, we are at the Opera House right inside. Everybody was kind enough to open it up for us to interview Matthew, and this is really cool. What's the difference between like the acoustics when you're playing at, let's say you were down at the Wrangler Saloon or you come to the Opera House? How does it impact the music? Well, yeah, it's definitely a bigger room. There's not as much going on, and we have a pretty good PA system. And but with all the people in here, it kind of fills up, and it just turns into, like, if we just plugged in right now and played, it probably wouldn't sound right. It'd be echoey with the brick walls and the big, but when you put all the people in it, it does something with the acoustics, and it sounds really good in here. we're really excited to be back, and so yeah.
That's awesome. So you're gonna play us a song?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. If you don't mind, we'd love it. Thank you.
Let's see here. So I write a lot of different styles of music. You know, I grew up loving everything. I loved metal, you know, hair bands,
Oh, yeah.
rock and roll.
Oh, yeah.
But I was always a real country boy, and the country music really spoke to me the most, you know. So I'll play just a little part of a couple songs I wrote.
All right.
This first one is just like an old country ballad, basically. It's called She's What I Call Home.
All right.
Lady don't like me buying flowers. She'd rather me find them growing wild. She says that they smell better when I pick them, and I sure love the way they make her smile. I know when she sees my faith is growing, it melts her heart right down to the bone. I'm thankful every day just to know she's waiting when I walk through the door. She's home lying on fire burning, keeping me warm all through the night. She's the only thing that keeps these wheels turning. When I've had enough and my world's on fire, she's the safest place I know. She's what I call home. She's the safest place I know. She's what I call home.
Dude. You gotta be kidding me.
Thank you.
Gives me goosebumps.
I got like tears in my eyes.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. That's the idea.
Yeah, absolutely. To feel it, to the impact of that.
You know, yeah, that's kind of like old traditional country ballads that I grew up really liking, those kind that just moved you emotionally, you know. And so yeah, I wrote that one not too long ago, actually. That's a pretty recent song, but I've written a lot like that. But I have a lot of different layers to me with my writing,
Sure.
a lot of different styles. So yeah, but that's one.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
What'd you think, Caleb?
I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, hear that one on the radio, hopefully.
Yeah, let's get it there. Just the passion in your voice, the tones. You're obviously very skilled.
I've been working at it, man, for a long time. Just, you know, singing at a real young age, singing, you know, with my buddies, backroading,
That's us.
you know. Just
From Eminem to Johnny Cash.
Yeah,
to,
whatever, right.
You know, here comes. Yeah, right.
yeah, it feels good, right? It's just a
Absolutely.
good therapeutic thing to do that with your buddies and whatever. And then karaoke started, and I started hitting every karaoke bar there was, and I was like, man, I gotta learn how to play guitar. So then I got a guitar, and terrible forever, and taught myself.
I'm
you
right
know.
at that stage right now.
Yeah.
Terrible forever.
Yeah, it'll get better if you stick with it, but it might take 30 years.
Right. Well, let's see, 86. Yeah, I'll make it. So you have a concert going on here. When is it?
February 28th. This month, February 28th at 7 p.m. I think the doors are 7. Concert. Doors are 7. The concert's 7:30 to 9:30.
Okay.
We usually play an hour, take a small break, and then come back for the remainder. And yeah, we're just really hoping to get more people there. I know some people get sick or they have things going on, so I can't guarantee everybody that came last year will be here. I sure hope.
Yeah.
It was great. I saw people. I never would have guessed they would be here. My friends' parents that I hadn't seen since high school.
Awesome.
It was awesome. It was so great. So I hope.
Well, if you're delivering that, man, they're missing if they don't.
And when you hear us with a band, I play. This is like rhythm guitar, you know. That's rhythm, and then there's the people that play the lead, the melody, the notes.
Yep.
I can't do that. I never have, and I don't really have any desire to. I like doing what I do, but I found this lead guitarist. His name's Spike Sprague. You've probably seen him in the videos. He's from the Lansing area.
Yeah.
And not only can he play beautiful leads, he sings beautiful harmonies. So he backs me up, and it fills the vocals out. And then we have a bass player who's extremely talented, and then a unique harmonica player that plays very unique, puts a lot of color around the vocals, and that's pretty much our band. We're a 4-piece band, and anytime we get something like this, we do it with the whole band.
That's cool.
And it's pretty cool.
So with the concert, if they buy it, how much are tickets?
17, I think. Should have got all this info.
That's all right. Less than $20.
$17, yep.
A great
And it supports
night
the
out.
Howell Opera House. You know, this is a
Right.
beautiful place that they're restoring, and the upstairs is just gorgeous. And I know they're working on getting that restored.
And
as
just
well.
in time for Valentine's Day to get those tickets, right?
Yeah, it'd be a great place to bring your significant other
Right.
for sure. You know, we do a lot of love songs and stuff, but we do a lot of rowdy, barn burning, honky tonk country music as
Let's
well.
haul it up, man.
Yeah.
So do you guys have beverages or those types of things, or what should someone expect?
Yeah, there'll
if
be
they
a
show
little
up?
bar out here in this area with drinks.
All right.
Yep, and then coffee. Yep, bar that night. So yeah, and then get your tickets online if you can, and at the Howell Opera House website. They do sell them at the door if it's not sold out, but we're hoping it's sold out.
Right on. And we'll put a link in the description below to the Howell Opera House so that they can do that.
Cool.
So what else you got for us?
So let's see. I got another style I write. It's more, I don't really know what the style is, to be honest with you. It's not, I guess it's sort of country. It's my country.
Right on.
Looking for the end of a railroad track, as lonesome as a man can be. 1,000 pounds of pain riding on my back. The drifter's life is meant for me. Like a whistling in the wind, like a long black train. For me it's hard to settle down. Born in the eye of a hurricane, blowing in from town to town. Running down the rail, running down the dream, it makes no difference to me. Leaving this hell with my soul on fire. Lord, take me far from Tennessee. 'Cause I'm a-running, I'm a-gunning, I'm cutting through the bleeding tree, trying to find my way to the last ghost dance. The cold rain's pouring down on me. Try to find a way, you can wonder why. You can spin it any way you please. Life is compound of the stars and miles. If it ends, it wasn't meant to be. Well, I met the devil down a long dark road. He tried to sink his teeth in me. Can't kill a man who's already dead. They say the Holy Ghost will set you free. I'm a-running, I'm a-gunning, I'm a-cutting through the bleeding tree, trying to find my way to the last ghost train. The cold rains are pouring down on me. The cold rain is pouring down on me.
That's awesome. Well, I think you might have just sold 7 tickets. What do you think, guys?
I hope so. Yeah, so that's sort of our funky country. I don't know what
I
it
love
is,
it.
but-
Yeah, absolutely.
I've become very poetic. When I first started writing, I was very literal, like a lot of storytelling songs, kind of like that first one.
Yeah.
And then I met this guy named Chris Faulkner. He became a very close friend of mine. He's my main songwriting partner. He's very deeply poetic, sort of like Bob Dylan,
Yeah.
but more psychedelic.
Yep.
And he sends me mountains of stuff. It's just gorgeous stuff. And sometimes I can't do much with some of it, but a lot of times I can. And there's times he sends me stuff and it just hits me. And in the words themselves, because poetry is different, you know, it's not like, you're like, what are they talking about? A lot of imagery and rhyming and just, a lot of imagery basically. It just paints pictures in your mind with the words. And so I try to like use it with making like more literal sense to combine it. And some of these songs have come out pretty cool. I do have one of those I was going to play for you as well, whenever you want me to.
And that's, you know, whether it's rap music or old time country, right? Devil Went Down to Georgia or Two Trailer Park Girls. It is imagery all the way within.
Oh
that.
yeah,
And
like
then-
Eminem's stuff it's just poetry,
Yeah.
basically.
And
you know?
we are all over the place with what we like, but I think at the end of the day, we always come back to the country music.
Yeah, I do too. But I love rock and roll, man, and
Yeah.
I love southern rock and you know classic rock and bluegrass and some folk and you know. So yeah, I like everything really. I just write what I learned to quit trying so much with writing. I was trying to like, you know, I wanted to come across a certain way when I was younger writing.
Engineering it,
And
right.
now I just kind of like whatever comes out, and some stuff's like, what the heck is that?
Where did that come
Where did
from?
it come from? I have no idea.
We were just down in Nashville.
Yeah, my wife's parents live about 45 minutes outside of Nashville.
It's a
and
fun town.
Got to go around and do like Studio B and a lot of these where they go and sit in cafes and sing. And I would say this is better than that.
There's no
If
question.
you want.
Yep.
Thanks. There's a lot of talent down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's been my dream my whole life, was to go there, and then I just decided, why not just play for people in Michigan?
Here you are.
I don't want to go travel around anyways, you know.
It's
But.
the northern Tennessee right here.
This will be this concert coming up. You guys won't want to miss it. It will be most likely better than going to the Grand Ole Opry, where we went the same kind of feel.
Right.
Oh, thanks.
And right here in our hometown, it doesn't get better than that.
And
Yeah,
it's $17 instead of $7,000.
there you go. You
All right.
can go home after.
So set this song up.
So yeah, this was a poem my friend Chris Faulkner sent me. They never have titles. I usually title them, or we'll toss around a couple ideas, you know, work together. Songwriting is really bizarre, and we found a way to do it. And it's not like we get together on Wednesdays from 2 to 4 and say, okay, we need to write a love song, and we don't do that. It doesn't work that way. A lot of people have tried to write with me that way, and I've tried to write that way. I love to collaborate, so I'm always looking for people to write with, because I don't need help. I can write songs by myself all day long. I do it all the time. But man, when you put two different visions and minds together, that's when the magic happens. So I love to collaborate and share. And you know, it's not about me. It's about creating cool, unique, original songs. And so, you know, my goal, I guess, my dream has always been to be a songwriter more than anything.
Man, it's coming.
You know, I'd love for other people to sing my songs that are maybe in a circuit above me that are touring. I'd love that. That would be great. Record them, you know.
Yep.
So again, it's not really about me. I am trying to now work on my band and my singing career, if you will. You know, but the songs are for everybody. They're not just for me. So,
awesome.
but yeah, this was a poem my friend wrote, and then just the words hit me, and it's probably depends on the day that I read it too. You know what I'm feeling, but. It's a very somber, sort of about loss, you know, like we all experience, and but it's turned out really cool. So I wrote the chorus and he wrote the verses pretty much, you know, and I rearrange words sometimes just to make it flow out of my mouth easier than how he might use words I have to look them up because I don't even know what they mean.
Right.
He's a very intelligent man.
Yeah.
But
Right on.
so yeah, this one's called No Memory of Home. No memory of home. Ain't one brick, ain't one stone. No more water in the well. Everything here's gone to hell. No ceiling, ain't no floor. No crystal chandelier, no more. Ain't no love here left to last. Only broken dreams and glass. No memory of home. Cowboy poet in the pouring rain. I pulled the plug, I played the game. Traded love for long goodbyes. Never learned but tried to fly. Dance with you in the dark of dawn. Silver dreams and devil song. Ain't no shadow when you're gone. No rooms here left to roam. No memory of home. A little portion of it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so it's just, you know, you make people feel something from it with just, you know, poetry, basically putting music to it.
No
so.
question. You're knocking it out of the park, man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have a lot of different styles of writing. Again,
Yeah.
I don't try to write, a lot of writers, they all sound similar, like it's their thing.
Right.
And I don't really have that. I'm like an onion. I have a lot of layers. I'm all over the map. I write dark,
Yep.
gothic,
Yeah.
weird,
Yep.
country, folk, if you will, you know. I know we haven't been able to put which is a really good thing. I'm always like, what kind of music is this? We're always trying to figure it out. And we can't really put it, sometimes it sounds gospel, you know.
Yep.
But that's a good thing, I think, that we can't put our finger on. I'm hoping that helps us
That's
stand
what's-
out a
yeah,
little bit.
for sure.
And like I said, to hear us with a full band, you know,
Yeah.
it's great. So.
Well, what really caught my attention was when you were just playing out back. You know,
Oh,
you would
in
go
the
into
backyard or
like the
whatever?
shed.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
You know, and it was before I was watching that before Anthony Oliver was out playing in his woods.
Yeah, right.
And there was just something that struck me. But man, these what impactful poetry.
Yeah. I've learned to love writing poetry now, and you know, I make sure, and I don't even make sure, it just happens naturally now. But even if I write a literal song like that first one I wrote, there's always little poetry lines in it because it's just, I love it. So yeah.
You keep doing what you're
Well,
doing.
thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you
Get
so
your
much.
tickets,
Yeah.
February 28th.
Yeah, February 28th.
Perfect.
Thanks, guys. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
We appreciate you.
So February 28th, at the Opera House website, we
Yep.
will get it in the link.
Great.
And just
Thanks, man.
Thanks for being,
I appreciate
being
it.
from here and doing what you're doing.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you.
Thank-